Weekend, of course, Labor Day weekend, a time a lot of boaters typically hit the water, but as Fred said, we could see some big waves out there in the Sound. News 8's Tina Detel live for us in New London tonight, talking with boaters about what they have planned for the weekend. Tina?
Well, you know what, Darren? Most of the boaters we talked to were heading out on the water today and tomorrow because if we get big waves or even if we just get rain later in the weekend, that's really no much fun on a boat.
That's right, this boat is going into the water at Three Bells Marina. Folks here aren't too concerned about Hermine yet, but they have gotten calls from some cautious boat owners.
They've just asked, if the weather looks bad, could you pull it, or are we planning on pulling it?
Right now, the only boats coming out of the water were coming out for the season anyway. Like this sailboat.
Sails have to come off. Canvas work, dodgers, enclosures.
And the list goes on. It can take hours to prepare a sailboat to be pulled from the water. Those same preps, though, will help it weather a storm in the water, too.
This is more annual work, but if the storm does come our way, he will be one step ahead of everybody else.
Here at Three Bells, they have something called a hurricane club, and if you're in it, you get preferential treatment if boats need to be pulled.
Still, we're told here in Niantic it's never too late to request to have your boat pulled.
If it did turn into something that was going to be a hurricane, it's going to be a scramble either way. Everybody's going to be calling and say, hey, get my boats out. So I think we'd probably have 24 hours of a really hectic schedule, I would imagine.
Even though no boaters have made that request yet, they are adjusting their weekend plans.
We were trying to go out later in the weekend, but it looks like, the storm's coming, so we probably won't get a chance. But we're hoping to have a nice day today.
Just maybe tomorrow, maybe today and tomorrow. With the weather coming, I guess we're going to see what they're forecasting as it gets closer.
Again, it really is a wait-and-see game here for a lot of these folks. I can tell you, though, if you decide to pull your boat from the water, some marinas may charge you an extra fee to put it back in after the storm passes. We're live in New London. Tina Detel, News 8.